Alright, here we go. Early morning on the haul, 7 a.m. on a Thursday morning. Had like 7 or 8 people out on the river, launching right into the cool water. Beautiful morning. I always like to get a little warm up in, paddle up to the 64 bridge. This is a great level. It was like 15 or 1600. There's still a few Guardian Eddy rocks just hanging out there. At this point, I think it had been about a month since I'd gotten back on the water, moving water anyway. It's just real good to get warmed up, especially for aging people like me. Kind of laughed a little bit, but it's always good to get your muscles and your joints warmed up. Come up here for any of the more serious rapids, paddle upstream. Anyway, this was a beautiful morning.
It is shallow, isn't it?
You can see just some of the sun starting to come up, the clouds just kind of billowing in the sky. This has been my first time on the river really since the leaves had come back out on the trees. So, you know, I love getting out there in the winter, but it can look pretty cold and barren. That new life of just the spring leaves and crisp morning, kind of the warm sun kind of cropping up. It's pretty amazing to start a work day like that. I feel very blessed to have been able to do that. This is one of those sports that people come from all over the place, just all kinds of different backgrounds, different ages, different abilities. You can still get out there and just enjoy being out there. Good camaraderie. This is a really fun, exciting stretch, but you're only 200 or 300 yards from the put-in at this point. You can spend half the run in view of the bridge, and just lots to play around with, lots to do. I've done a number of videos on this section. It always looks a little different. It's fun with different people. See Alton kind of launching ahead there. He kind of being inspired that morning, I guess. But no, just kidding. But there's just lots of different things to do. So we kind of catching a few eddies here. Kind of working our way down towards the launch top itself. Here I am. I always have to catch this little eddy up top. Take it all in. See where our buddies are. Some of them are just kind of starting to float by. I decide I'm going to surf this thing. I continue through. I just kind of peel out, head on through. Just run the rapid. Lots of things to do here. At this level, it's actually a really good surf. I paddled this a few days after this. Really wasn't a whole lot to surf. This is what, 1600, 1700. Did it the other day at about 24, 25. And that little set of waves just really aren't there. It just kind of washes over and goes on through. So there's just always lots of different things to do, different levels. Again, this was a beautiful morning. See David there carving it up. See me trying to surf it. Didn't really get into it. It's a great place to kind of get the kinks out. Just See, I lost my edge there. It's a lesson learned. Trying to get in surfer down here. Actually did briefly, ever so briefly, lost my boat angle. Just decided to pull on out of it. Give it a shot again here in a minute. There's Mitch. Mitch has been on a recovery.
My muscles aren't awake yet.
Comment, my muscles aren't awake yet. I think it's only about 7:15. I think I woke up about 5 o'clock this particular morning just to make sure this could happen. He just did a good job actually catching that wave. He just didn't stay in it. And he caught it right. He caught it up there on the right on the shoulder and just kind of faded into it. You just gotta stick with it. I did a better job than I did actually catching it. See the submarine right here. It's a great boat. It's not really meant to be a surfing boat, but it does a great job. I think I give it another go here. Not sure it's more successful or not. Lost my edge again. Alright. Saunter down to the rapid just below lunch stop. Try to catch a little wave here. It's one of my favorites. Catch it briefly and then fade out of it. I think that's pretty much exactly where I caught my first combat roll.
This fleece was not a good idea. This fleece was not a good idea.
You hear me comment there.
Definitely.
Put on my full dry suit, full onesie fleece. I was pretty much burning up at that point. I think it wasn't long after that I decided to take a roll. Found these spring days, the water's still pretty cool. Yeah, here we go. The water's still pretty cool. You get a good roll in. It'll cool you off pretty quick. It's good stuff. It's fun little rapid. At higher levels, it can be retentive, but this level certainly not. Just lots of fun to be had. I'll leave you with the music here for just a little bit. Just take in the morning. You can just see it. Beautiful morning. Early spring. Sun coming up over the hill to the left. Just gotta take that all in. Look at that. So here we cross over into Ocean Boulevard. The water's low enough. There's not really a ton going on. Lots of water floating by, but just not a lot to work with. But there's always something you can work on. No way I'd clip a spot like this out, but you just have to take it all in. When you look at this, you got 4 or 5 of your good buddies here. You got the beautiful sky. Just look at the expanse. The hills over there. I mean, it's no Grand Canyon, but it is the Great Lower Hall Canyon. Some folks will get that reference, others won't, and that's okay. But either way, it's beautiful. It's just in the heart of the triangle, big cities of Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill.
Spring has
It's just really just a blessing to have something like this.
Mid-40s right now.
20 to 30 minutes away from
Burning up.
Durham, Chapel
Dry
Hill,
suit.
40 minutes from
It's the right
Raleigh.
move.
Pittsburgh, you're 10 minutes away. It's just really a blessing to have something like this that you can get out on most times of the year. So just took a moment to take it all in. Still see the 64 bridge there. Gabriel's Bend is off in the distance. Still on Ocean Boulevard here. 3-foot falls, I think we skipped it this day. Just, what a resource to have at your disposal. Just caught a few eddies there, catching the meat of that water, and just time to see Dave, just catching whatever waves he can find.
Dave surfing up a storm.
Say something about Dave surfing up a storm there. Again, this is just a nice volume of water against the beautiful sky.
Yeah. That's
Coming through here, we're in the rapid above Gabriel's Bend. And, this is really, it can be a tough little rapid. Not really for me anymore, but we've got newer paddlers. There's actually a lot of make in here. Things that will just look like waves, rocks you dodge last minute. You can see that log pile there. Again, pretty ominous. It's a pretty huge log pile. It's a beautiful little surf rapid just right above it, but if you were to swim, you'd swim right into that log jam. So most of us don't do it anymore. One day a big flood's going to come through, clear all that out. It's not been in the last 3 or 4 years though. So yeah, just kind of make my way down through this. I call it rapid above Gabriel's Bend. That's what it is. Pretty descriptive, not a great name. Something to do for sure. Hear my little hoots and hollers there. Just little sounds I make. Catch another little guardian rock in the eddy. Give it a couple tries here. Just fun to kind of surf across that water. See which eddies you can catch.
It's so shallow.
Very common now, shallow is. Just kind of is. I think Alton's ready to go here. Craig Moon ready to go. Always at this level, this is a great level to see Gabriel's Bend for what it is. There can be some shallow spots, but for the most part, there's still some really good waves, and the eddies are a little bigger. The eddy lines are a little less punishing. So if you ever get in here at 1700 CFS, it's really a time to look around, see what you can get to. See me here, I'm kind of looking left. I think on this particular run I went into an eddy. It's a little bit higher up than I normally would be, and which is fine. It's fine, but you'll see me kind of slide in here. And I'm in this kind of crevice here. I look around and see all the little guardian rocks. Great. You hear me say, "Oh, great," because I've got to kind of slip out of there ways I don't want to. It's not a big deal, but I prefer to kind of be facing upstream when I eddy out, or exit the eddy or whatever. But yeah, Dave. One eddy over here on the right I always want to get to. If I remember right, I hit it pretty low on the eddy, so the water was moving pretty fast. You know, typically these things you try an edge, but there's not much eddy to kill your speed. So I ran right into the side there. It's fine. It's what I had to do to make it happen. I think I peel out here. I wanted to make it 180 up further, but oh well. I slid in here behind this rock on my way back up. Just a beautiful little section. In that time of year where you check all the trees, check all the rocks, you put your hand down, you never know what's going to be on it. I think just about a week after this I paddled and saw several snakes on the run. See Dave come plowing through those waves. I think he was going to try and catch one of those little eddies over there. I just kind of worked my way over there with him. Bow a little bit more than I expected. I decided to surf this wave a little bit. Dave's a little better surfer than I am.
Hard to get in.
He was barking back and forth about how best to catch it. I think I actually get in it this time.
Weird. Yeah. You have to take an extra paddle stroke when you don't think you do. Yeah. You feel like you're... There you go. Woo!
There he goes.
Nice.
Dave did a good job of catching it. My turn. I think I catch it, but not for long. I don't get that balance.
No.
Overpowering a little bit. Lose my edge. Head for the eddy. I can end up just peeling my way out and heading on down Gabriel's. Got bottomed out there. Did that the other day too. Pretty shallow actually. Get another little roll in. Cool off. Work my way over. It's really on when it's low water, that's the way to catch it. You ferry over. Work your way back up the eddy. It kind of just really pulls you back up. I guess I didn't catch it this time. Just ferried back and forth. There's Dave. Caught it good this time. Just kind of balanced right up on it.
Do it, Dave.
I think he gave me some inspiration to give it a try myself. I don't think I did it quite that well. Just Greg plowing into out here I am. I think I'll give it one more try. I think I actually do slip into the wave here a bit. It's a nice feeling. I can stand there long enough. But got a nice little surfing there briefly. My front end kind of plowed in, edged off. And that was all I wanted of it. Dave's giving another go here.
Good, Dave.
Proud of Dave. Still just, months off his shoulder surgery. I think I did a video about a month before this. I came back on the river for the first time. Since then, he's been to the Coe, and
Good, Dan.
just loving it. Dan mixing it up.
There we
It's on
go.
the far left, where it's pretty shallow.
Get it, get it, get it. Yeah.
Got in there. He's got that rock on the
Nice,
boat.
Dan.
Here we are looking at Moose Jaw. Comedy
you're
of
taking that
events
middle
here. Craig calls this the middle one. I think it is a middle one. See how far left he is though. Mitch decides to take what he thinks is the same
I'm
one.
gonna go that way.
You hear me say I'm gonna go that way. He goes a little left. He goes like Greg's going. Makes a last minute adjustment, which is wrong, and then just ends up pinned here. I watch him for probably 10-15 seconds. I know he's heads up, but then I've seen enough of it. I decide I need to get down there with him. This is my initial eddy I wanted to catch here, and so then I've got to work my way back up. This was like a head down rescue situation. I probably want to get on my boat above the rapid and just help him from there. You see me kind of fighting this next eddy. Do I actually ever caught that one? But my buddy in trouble is enough motivation to get back up there. See, Greg is actually weighted up to help him. And then Mitch frees himself, so it's a non-issue. But Moose Jaw, it's between it and Gabriel's, it's probably the one that gives people the most trouble. It's a low water kind of creek situation. And it's really easy to end up in a pin if you don't run the right line. It just really is. So just kind of a lesson learned from Mitch there. Lesson learned for all of us, really. See me like catching my breath, just trying to take it in. Decide, hey, while I'm up this far, I might as well try and catch another eddy that I've not caught before. You're trying to ferry across, catch another eddy. It really serves you well to get up in the current eddy as far as you can, because even if you slip back a little bit, that's not much work. If you try to catch up what you slip back while you're actually in the flow, it's a lot tougher. So just go ahead and get as far up as you can in the eddy before ferrying over. It's just a beautiful little stretch here. There's a lot of interesting cross currents here. Just water going different directions. A little bit of a curve there. There's a particular rapid here I really like to try and get an attainment on. There's like a double attainment. So you hit it going about as fast as you can right here. Work your way up. Water's almost an eddy. It's just kind of swirling around about here. You take that momentum, you drive it right into that wave, and then you get up on that next little area. I thought I made it. I ended up slipping backwards. It's okay. Give it a good old college try. decide to do it again. Take a deep breath. Get in there. Use that momentum. Push into that wave. Fight. I'm like not giving up this time. I was so tired. I was like, I'm not going to try it again after this. I got it. So I got 2 attainments. And then it really is just the float out to the end here. You know, I love the colors of the trees. You can see the dark evergreens. You can see the lighter colors of that fresh foliage on the trees. You know, the newer paddlers, not really any of them in view there, but they're kind of taking deep breaths. They've made it through the bigger Class 3 rapids there, and just enjoying the float out to the end. Makes this stuff seem simple. You find folks getting a little more playful, just getting in some of these little waves. There's not much to be had this level. And then we wrap it up. You know, nice takeout at Robeson Creek. Just wrap it up with friends. You know, a good end of the morning. I think it's not even 9 o'clock yet. So take it out, getting changed up pretty quick. Gonna get home.
It could be done.
Get ready for a meeting, and that's it. Walk it out.
Yeah.
Get home. Take all my day.
Yeah.
It's easy to let these moments pass by and not take advantage of them. You get in the grind of work. Particularly, you got young kids. But
I'm going to walk up.
you gotta take time to get away. Just do the things you love. Makes you better all around. And with that, I'm out.